Welcome back to the road to the UFA series. Got a lot of good footage this week. Played a lot of Frisbee. I played Frisbee on Tuesday, on Wednesday, as well as on Friday. So I had 3 opportunities to play Frisbee. I got opportunities to throw outside of that on Tuesday, on Monday, as well as on Saturday. So it's been a really good week in terms of getting touches in and getting time on the field, time practicing, time playing, and I got a few workouts in too. And my nutrition was all right. That's definitely one of my goals is to stop eating so many dang cookies. I found some really good cookies that they're dairy free, and I've just been destroying those lately. So, anyways, a couple goals that I got for the next week. To do some more rehab on my shoulder and to eat less cookies. So I'll let you guys know how those goals go next week. But it's good to always track your progress as well as set some goals for the future. In terms of tracking my progress, this was a great week. So this is Monday, March 9th. Monday, March 9th. On Sunday, March 8th, I went to a basketball court and played some pickup basketball with the homie Varney. Shout out Varney. That guy is awesome in so many ways. Anyways, I went and played some basketball with Varney. Didn't get any footage of that because I wasn't sure if people would be okay with that over at the courts. But that was fun. I also didn't get some footage because still trying to improve my bag in terms of basketball, getting back into it after a few years. I think it's a great idea to cross train, play different sports, try out some stuff because your body can learn from different sports and can learn different motions, and oftentimes people take what they learn from other sports and transfer them over to ultimate. Whenever college tryouts come around, I see, a tennis player and I'm like, wow, that guy developed his forehand really quickly. Or I see a football player and he's throwing 60-yard hammers accurately within a month. It's interesting to see how people's skills transfer over. Sorry about that noise. I'm cooking up some potatoes and eggs right now. Anyways, on Tuesday, after work, I went over to Reed Park and threw for about an hour and a half. I threw with a couple different people. Shout out my co-captain, Mitchell Rutherford, aka Sticky, for coming out and getting some tosses in for a little bit. Hope your hip's feeling better. Then Zach Yang, one of the college kids that I coach, he came out and tossed, as well as Walker Johnson, my roommate, came out. Shout out those guys for supporting me on this journey, getting some touches in, and improving their own game as well. As you can see, got Benny following us around for a while. We tossed for about 30 minutes, then we did 3-man mark for about 20 minutes. During 3-man mark, it was difficult to navigate because Benny just wanted to stand right where I was trying to mark. But that's all right. After that, right as they were leaving, Mason showed up. Shout out Mason for coming out and getting some reps in and starting to get ready for this upcoming club season. We threw for about 45 minutes. I went home, had some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and ran over to Tuesday night indoor. I wish I'd gotten some footage of that, but I was pretty locked in, and I was competing pretty hard, and I thought I played pretty well. I wish Chris had been there to live stream it, but that's okay. Next week. As you can see, here's Sticky leaving and getting some tosses in then with Walker. Eventually we move into some 3-man mark. Then we do some deep shots for a little bit, but I was kind of gassed. All right, this is a workout I did on Friday. This is a core workout. It's kind of a modified version of a core workout that my roommate Walker Johnson showed me. So I took out the penguins and I think something else and added in bird dogs and side planks. Second set, I do a much better job, so I'll go through the workout on the second set. Okay, so the core workout starts with some bird dogs. On the last bird dog, I hold for a little bit, about 10 seconds. Then I move into a side plank. "30-second side plank. After that, move into some elbow touching sit-ups, 15 of those. After that, move into one of the harder exercises in the set, which are W leg lifts. We're spelling out a capital W with your leg lifts, and when you go up to the top of the W, you're pushing off the ground, so you're only touching the ground with your back and your shoulders. Then you do 10 reverse crunches straight into a pike hold where you hold your feet off the ground. After this, I went outside and did some pull-ups. On this last set of pull-ups, I was really challenging myself on those last couple. I do as many as I can, a full pull-up with a slow, slow eccentric movement. And then after that, I do some just eccentrics where I jump up with my feet and then lower myself as slowly as I can. I was about done, and then I told myself, "Nope, come on, dude. You got a couple more." I got a bit of footage of some Frisbee that I played on Friday, so I'm going to stop talking for a second, and you can just enjoy the footage for a moment. So one thing I noticed watching myself play is I think one thing I can work on is just my top end speed. I've been playing a lot of indoor lately, and it's pretty hard to get up to a top end speed in indoor because there's walls that you have to be careful of, and it's just generally more of a closer small ball change of direction kind of game. Excuse me. So my change of directions are pretty good, but I think I can improve on my top end speed, especially as we move into the club season here, and long term into the UFA, because UFA fields are giant, so you're gonna need to be able to do 80-yard sprints at pretty high end speeds. So definitely in the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna start adding in some sprints, specifically sprints focused on getting me up to my top end speed. And finally, Saturday morning, after a cold and rainy couple of days in Tucson, I went out Saturday morning to get some throws in. I went out and threw with Mason. Again, shout out Mason for coming out and getting some tosses in. It was pretty windy, and eventually we got a little bit of rain. The wind was pretty gusty, so we got a lot of opportunities to throw in the wind, which is something I need to improve on, not a strong suit of mine, wind throwing. So we threw for about 45 minutes, upwind, downwind, crosswind, trying to get all the different angles, and it was some really good reps. Shout out Mason for coming out and getting some throws in. After I threw with Mason, I went home and made some eggs, which is what I'm doing right now. I appreciate you guys checking in with this video. Stay hungry, keep grinding, keep working, keep eating right, keep doing all those things that you know you need to do. And I'll see you guys for next week's episode. Peace out.